Hello, everybody. South Carolina Amendment News. First name Ralph. I will give you that. Most people that see my videos know who I am. But I want to talk today about auditors and doing audits and, my feelings about it. You know, and there might be some people that get pissed off because of what I say. So, you know, I just want to say, oh well. I'm not going to apologize for something I say. But and the way I feel about something, because it's how my personal opinion and my personal choice of how I want to say things. But I'm not being disrespectful to anyone. It's just that I don't care. Plain and simple. But now I will say first off, people are starting to call auditors frauditors. I hate that term, and to me, it's very disrespectful to an auditor. It's like saying, "Oh, you're a piece of shit. You don't matter." You know. And why would you say something? Why would you be disrespectful? You know. Why use that term? It has no meaning. It has no bearing on somebody being an auditor. Just like the news channel. I can't remember what channel, but talking about alleged frauditors. I cannot stand that term. And I know there's people out there that bait the police, and, they don't say anything on purpose, to get a reaction. And you do, and you do it to make money. I don't make money on my channel, for a few reasons right now. But even if I did, it wouldn't be for, to make money to live off of, because I'd have a regular job. And this is like a hobby thing, you know. And I enjoy doing it. It's fun to go out and see if anybody says anything or something like that. I haven't had a reaction yet, and somebody saying anything. There are a few places I want to go. You know, I may just have to use my phone because I don't have my camera, because I had to pawn it. Because of COVID and losing my job and everything and all that stuff. It put a lot of hurt on everybody. But people do their own thing their own way. you know. But when you don't, the way I feel about it, if a person is talking to you and you don't say anything to them, and just like the officers, there are some good officers out there. I know a few in Somerville, South Carolina. I know a few that are pretty decent guys, and it it's just crazy, man. I just don't understand why you would do that, because when you do something like that, when you don't talk and everything, think about it this way. When you have another auditor coming behind you and they interact with them, they're going to think that they're doing the same thing as you are. And it's going to piss them off. And they're going to take it out on that person. Which, and if you think about it, it would be your fault because it's happening to them. Because they're being disrespectful to the auditor. Whether somebody can form a lawsuit or not, it doesn't matter. You have to keep, if they're gonna, if the blue group or blue club or whatever they call it is gonna stick together, why can't auditors? Why can't we look out for each other? It's just, just like I've watched videos and they say, it's another one of those. Well, the guy says it's another one of those audit the audit people. Okay, where did that come from? Why did he say audit the audit when apparently that's all he watches, because apparently he doesn't watch actual auditors. And two, I have to give credit to, and that inspired me, mainly one, but two that inspired me is Amagansett Press and watching The Watchmen. Mainly Amagansett Press, because I started watching his videos Well, I watched the other ones, but when I started watching his, you know, I seen that he was being respectful and everything and stuff like that, and I thought it was pretty cool. You know, going to post offices. You know, I've done it a few times, and walking around in a police car. And the police car that I walked around was the same day that I took the video of the crazy woman. And the officer was uh, inside a Walmart or somewhere. You know, the Walmart there somewhere, and I thought he was sitting in his car because he left it on. But it was a little scary at first, because of not knowing what to expect or anything like that. But it was fun, and I'm going to keep doing it. To me, it's a hobby because I have a job. You know, I work, and I'm not making. I don't have enough people to make money on anyway, and or to monetize it or whatever you call it. And you have to join some kind of thing or something. I have to look into that. But when I start making money on it, what I plan to do is use that money towards, uh, well, of course I'm going to use it on my grandson and my wife. But I plan to get better equipment, stuff like that, and be able to go to different places, have the gas to go to different places, stuff like that. You know, I'm still going to keep my job. I have a driving job. That's all I'm going to say. But, and it's not truck driving. But the thing about auditors is that we have to look out for each other. And if you cause some problem with an officer, he's going to keep that in his head, and the next time he runs into an auditor, he's going to take it out on them. You need to think about that. I know you don't care because it's your videos. You do it the way you want to, stuff like that. But have a little bit of consideration for other auditors. It's not about getting a reaction from the police. You can tell them, minor things, like if they approach you, what are you doing? Isn't it apparent? Or, what does it look like? Well, that's kind of a smart ass, but, I'm I'm filming for a story. And you can explain to them, if they say, let me see your credentials. Well, when was the last time you've known press to get credentials? They only give them out for special events, which is true. I've done the research. You only get press passes if there's a special event, or you have to go to something or whatever, and you have to apply for a permit, stuff like that. But other than as far as press pass, basic press pass to go in public, that's the reason why they stopped doing it. It's because of that reason. And apparently officers aren't trained on that part. And plus the Constitution. They're trained on the Second Amendment, that's for sure. I guarantee that one. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. I want everybody to be safe, but technically we do need to look out for each other, just like the blue line does, or blue coats, or whatever you want to call it, blue group, or blue club, or however you say it. But they look out for each other. Why can't we? Some of you guys, well, most of you are doing pretty good. There are some that, just started like I did, and you're pretty good, pretty decent. But my main one that I watch is them against the press, and one of these days I'll go back to the post office, and hopefully I'll have my camera, but if not, I'll have to use my phone. And right now, I had lost one job, and I'm trying to go back to my other driving job that I had. So I'm in the middle of that. So once I get that established and everything, and start getting my ducks in a row and everything, I'm gonna go back out and do more videos downtown Charleston and Somerville, stuff like that. And I've been in Goose Creek. It's fun. You know. So far, I haven't had any real reaction. At the North Charleston place, there was one lady that said about, she was behind the window, "Are you filming me?" And I said I would edit it out. I'm not going to. I don't edit anything. I don't block faces out, and I'm not going to, you know. And I'm going to do documentaries, and I plan to start a cooking channel. Just basic cooking, stuff like that. Everyday cooking, putting things together, stuff like that. But I don't want to ramble on too much. But being an auditor, there's basically three. What I found out, there's three different amendments that people use. That's the First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and Second Amendment. Sometimes Fifth Amendment. Okay, four. My bad. But that's the main ones. One, First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and Fifth Amendment. And I don't know what the Third Amendment is. I have to look again. I can't think of it right now. Not really worried about it. And the Second Amendment I don't mess with. But the First and Fourth is my main one's going to be. But if I have to, I'll assert the Fifth Amendment, because I'm not going to answer the questions. And when I do it, I've already checked in Charleston at one place I want to go, and it's public. And people actually think that it's privately owned, but it's actually public. So I want to see the reaction on that one. See what people think about that. Which, doing that one, downtown Charleston, the places I want to go, I should get a reaction. When somebody say something, because I want to see how they act, is how I do it. I don't do it to try to goat someone, but if they approach me, I'm just gonna be me, I can't do anything but be me. And I respect that people go out and do videos and stuff, but when you don't say something, it actually escalates the situation. And auditors supposed to, well, not supposed to, but it would be respectful to de-escalate the situation, so that way it doesn't get worse. And sometimes, when I see something like that, I just flip to the end of it to see, or flip to where the officers are to see what you say to them and what's said, and to see if they put you in handcuffs or not, or some kind of reaction or something. When you don't speak, I just flip out. I just not flip out, but flip to later on in the video, because I don't care to see that. To me, it makes no sense. Why can't you at least say something to them? To me, that gets more of a reaction than when you don't speak to them, because then you'll have somebody calling and bringing more officers, and it'll make it worse for you. I don't want to see people get hurt. And there's going to be one cop out of the group, and there usually is, that's going to be an asshole. But it's like that with anything. But anyways, I'm rambling on. But I want everybody to be safe. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. And everybody be safe. When you go out there, make sure you don't go into restricted areas and stuff. I know there's been times, if somebody does something that, is against the Constitution, hey, form a lawsuit. That's the way I feel about it. Sue them. Make them learn. Teach them a lesson. That's the way I see it. But that's my rambling on and 2 cents and everything that really doesn't matter to anybody, which I know they don't care. I just wanted to say, get it off my chest and say what I feel. But last time, everybody be safe. All you auditors, be safe and everything. Take care. You know, keep filming the police. You know, and hopefully soon I will have my videos to where I have interaction. You know, and people can see that, which is what I want, because, you know, I want to see reaction, how they act too, because in Somerville and Goose Creek, they're actually pretty cool. You know, they understand. You know, they pass on everywhere I've went. They pass. You know, some people ask me what am I doing stuff, and they didn't want to be on camera, and you know, you'll see in the videos what I said to them. But yeah, I'm still learning. You know, still getting into it. But if you like my videos, if you keep watching and everything, you know, eventually I'll have something good. You know, so if you like my videos, you know, like, subscribe, uh, put on the notification bell so you'll know when I get new videos coming in, which hopefully will be soon, within the next month, I hope. Hopefully before the year's over, I'll have another video come out, which I got somewhere in mind to go to, but I have to see how it's going to work, you know, if I'm able to, because of working at this job I have. You know, I may only be able to do it in the evening time, or unless I'm in between, you know, in my break area thing, you know. But anyways, South Carolina Amendment News. Later.